Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hayes going back some more, bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Angels. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. Here comes the throw. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the righty deals. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Good eye in that spot. Two one now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That is it. The first baseman, number 21.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one missed.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch misses way outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Renfroe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Here comes Renfroe around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Gio Urshela. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Dice around third. He'll score. It's 5-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Austin Vogt. He last pitched 2 days ago. So man aboard. Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. And it's filled up. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Angels catcher, number 39. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Kicks and deals. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 gone now. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now number 9 back to the mound. It hit him. in plenty of time to first, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Angels 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Batting second.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two outs. And that misses off the outside edge.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
The 2-1. McCann stands at second with 2 gone. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the second. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
The wind of the pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
The center fielder, number
Here's
27.
Mike Trout. Doubled his first time up. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
That's in there, and a full count now. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball.
Trout on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Two outs and one in scoring position. Struck him out looking. Angels strand one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now it's even up. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Adam Frazier. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. It's 5-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Baker. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Brian.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Theis. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Number 21, Matt Theis.
1-1 now. And that's too high.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Right-handed reliever. That one to first. McCann takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Doubled in his first AB.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So up next, Luis Rengifo struck out swinging his first time.
Rengifo.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Henderson makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Angels 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the right fielder, Taron Vavra.
The right fielder.
All right, Singy, you know him a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Jorge Mateo now. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The other way, and a base hit into left field. That'll play. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles.
Now
Nice
batter.
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Runners at first and second with one gone. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
James McCann in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Mateo on second. Mullins on at first with two down. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Renfroe makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, number 39.
The catcher, number 39.
Going to count 1 and 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Stays alive. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And next for LA, number 9. Grounded out his first time. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And the pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K. Angels held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Left-hand batter waits. That catches the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Rengifo under it. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 5 and the Orioles nothing. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Danny Coulombe, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 54, Danny Coulombe.
Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Strike 2.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Three and 2 now. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Trout over at second. Ohtani on at first with nobody out. One and two here. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one.
Out.
Relay to first, double play.
The first baseman, number 21, Matt Thaiss.
So digging in, Matt Thaiss. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hayes ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Angels 5 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore. Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Terrin Vavra. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
And down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Mateo.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Bounce to the left side. And he can't come up with it.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Center field. Trout settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels get a shutout on the mound.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final